All right, Ed says the Yanks are delusional. Aaron Judge might be out for this season. Dana White confirms. Elon Verzuk. How we doing, man?
I'm a Mets fan. It's funny that you said that.
How we doing?
I walk into work
I
this
miss
morning.
backbones. How you doing?
Yeah, right?
How you doing?
Yeah,
we needed that.
So I walk into work this morning, right?
Yeah.
And, this guy, my boy Gary, shout out to Gary. He goes, yo, what's up, man? Good morning. How was your weekend? I go, Gary, I'm a Mets fan. And he goes, I'm so sorry. And then that was it. And I walked right up into my office.
Yo, 6:30 this morning. I pull up to New Jersey Transit. I have a vending machine back in like where they fix the trains.
Yep.
So I pull up and he's like, oh, you guys, like, I was so busy this morning. So he's like, wow. He's like, I had 7 Met fans trying to jump on the track. I'm like, oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
6:30 this morning.
You know, remember after Vegas? Remember after Vegas, we hopped on the plane,
that's
bro?
why it's all been bad for you, bro. That weekend, you haven't.
Since then, it's been bad, bro.
Been bad, bro.
It hasn't been good since.
But what happened? All right, well, the Yankees played Seattle for a nice little home series. Cole gets the dub. Burrito has one of his best games of his career, pitching great. And then it comes to that game where it's like, can the Yankees do what the old Yankees used to do and get the sweep? No. Doesn't happen because they're not that team right now. Mm-hmm. They're just not. We're doing enough to stay where we are without Judge, but it's still not the best. So we get friggin' wiped. We're like IKF pitched that game. Like we get wiped.
Yeah, he's the
He's
second
the new Ohtani.
pitcher. Yeah, it's second pitcher in MLB to strike out of bat and hit a home run.
Hit
The
home
same
run,
game.
same game. Oh, same. I
Ohtani.
think it was the same. Yeah, same game. No, same inning. Same inning.
Was it? I don't even know.
Yeah,
But,
same inning. He's the new Ohtani for sure.
He's better.
Herman just back-to-back bad starts. Yeah, so the Yankees just can't put it all together. That's really what it comes down to. It's like we're hitting one day, not really, but we're hitting one day, we can't pitch. We've been pitching every day, and we can't hit.
They have to stay afloat until Judge gets back. Best baseball player in the world.
We'll get into that Judge news because it doesn't sound good. And then we have the big series against Texas Rangers. Which
I'm not happy. I'm still got a problem with you.
I know. I said something.
You text me yesterday.
Oh, I thought you were talking about DeGrom.
No, you text me yesterday. I want to put $5 down on Garrett Cole no hitter.
Yeah, I wanted to bet him every start the whole season for
a no hitter.
Yeah, the whole season.
I thought that he was going to be lights out. I put no run first inning, and there was a run first inning. I lost my bet.
I was having these vibes from the racetrack that it might have just spilled over until Sunday morning.
Yeah.
That might have been some of my issues. But before the season started, there was a prop there, and it said, "Will Cole throw a no hitter this season?"
What do they know?
And I didn't click yes. Like I wanted to bet yes. Like every start, if he gets going, it's exciting because he has a lot of games where he'll go 5 or he'll go 6.
He fit after those 3 runs. He looked pretty good.
No, he did.
Yeah,
he did. But then the Yankees play Texas. First game of the series. Clark Schmidt.
Yep.
Guy's pitching very, very well. Clark Schmidt is pitching extremely well for the New York Yankees. All right, but there is absolutely no support for the guy. It's like the DeGrom days.
Yeah.
His last six start, he's got a 1.97 ERA.
But
he doesn't have a win.
I know.
It's like it's just this guy gets out there, the Yankees offense takes the day off. But then you have Severino came in the next game, best performance of the season. Best performance of the season. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we can't get it all together. It's like Clark Schmidt throws a good one, we lose the game. Severino throws a good one, we win the game. Then the most impressive win of the weekend was Sunday. Cole doesn't have
3-0. Yep.
Bro, first of all, Flaherty, like, within, like, 3 pitches, Flaherty's like, Cole doesn't have it. Bro, 3 pitches into the game.
He knew right away.
He knew.
Yeah.
He just knew. It's the old catcher. That's the old catcher in him. He knew right away. Cole didn't have it. He didn't have it.
But there's some people that you can just see. When they're that good,
yeah,
you can just tell. But the good ones, what the good ones do, when they don't have it, they find it mid-game. And then that's what they make their B performance stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but that's 100% true.
Yeah.
And that was exactly what the Yankees had to do on Sunday, was to get a big time hit from somebody. The bullpen has been ridiculous. The Yankees bullpen has been awesome. Once again, there's those guys in there that are having a bad day when they can't have a bad day, right? And that's what's messing everything up. But in all, the Yankees bullpen has been pitching very well.
Yeah.
No matter who comes out of the pen, I think is going to get us some quality outs. And they are doing that.
Bullpen in baseball.
But you get the biggest hit of the game. DJ got going a little bit with a double early on. And then we had a big hit in the 8th inning from Harrison Beta. He is a difference maker. He should be a Yankee, all right? He should be a Yankee after the season, all right? Because he is that guy. He does not get scared of the New York. He's a New Yorker. He has to stay on the field. The guy's still made of glass. His oblique strains and shit like that. That can't be happening all the time with him. He has to stay on the field. But I love Beta, and you could tell that when he comes back, whenever he comes back, the Yankees go back on a little bit. We can't call this a winning streak, but the vibes are going right again. You know, since Beta's back, and of course we got a huge hit from him on Sunday, and then a base hit from John Carlos Stanton to pad the lead there. That's what you need in these games. That's what you need in these games, you know? Yep. So all in all, the Yankees are staying afloat at the moment this week.
They're in the playoffs.
They are in the playoffs. Yes, they are in the playoffs. But you don't, like you always say to me, watch the games. Watch the game. You're not watching the games. You don't see every single night that the Yankees go out there. They're finding ways to win. They're also finding ways to lose. The manager does not help us in the games that we need to win. And,
yeah, but how many games over 500 are you?
What is it, 9? 8 or 9?
7, I think. I don't even know. 7, 8, 9. I don't know. But
yeah,
they're obviously finding more ways to win than finding ways to lose. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, they're winning. They're winning games. We have a great division. We have the Tampa Bay and the Orioles are real.
Yeah,
like what's going on over there is real.
Tampa Bay is a little fishy.
Okay,
look at their home record to their away record.
It's weird.
It's very fishy.
It's very fishy.
Very
we
strange.
talked about that a month ago.
Yeah, very strange.
34-10.
34-10 at home, and I think on the road they're like 20-17.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Like weird. It's weird.
Yankees is 8 above.
8. There you go. So, they're staying afloat. Don't worry, the Yankees are staying afloat.
They are. They're staying afloat.
No, it's cool.
We're in the playoff race.
Yeah. No, Yankee
we don't have
fans,
no home field advantage.
We'll get into that, but let's bring the vibes down a little bit.
I was just gonna say I wanted to go into the Judge.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Let's go back to Judge.
Let's bring the vibes down.
Because that's kind of in the what happened. We're not doing an injury segment, so we'll leave that in the what happened. Judge comes out to the media on Saturday while we're at the freaking racetrack and tells the media that he has a torn ligament in his toe.
Which we already knew.
We knew it, but we didn't hear those exact words.
I mean, he's going to be out for this long for a stub toe.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
like, come on,
it was a sprain.
Yeah,
but when we
exactly.
talked to Mike from Bayonne,
yeah,
he basically said a torn ligament could be a sprain, right? That's kind of what he said. No,
yeah. I mean,
he said he's going to probably need surgery. Are they trying to avoid the surgery since they're not playing the greatest baseball? Are they going to try to rush him back? There's a lot of things there to talk about that we don't know the answers to.
But so the thing is, like he was saying, Mike, if this was last year and this happens, and the Yankees last year at the All-Star break were like 60-20, you know what I mean? We're like a 15-game lead.
Yeah.
If this was last year, probably he would have gotten the surgery. And then he would have been out until, like, let's say September.
He would have got surgery 3 weeks ago,
yeah,
I guess.
Get him out there for playoffs. Mm-hmm. The problem with this year,
we're not getting there.
You don't have
we are at the moment, but he also helped us get to this moment.
Yeah,
in time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So without him, the Yankees aren't shit.
Literally. Well, they're a 500 team without him.
Correct.
Literally, you're watching what they are.
Correct.
So that's.
But I am confident. In Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner that they will make a move.
Oh,
they will. They will.
They made a move last year when they didn't even have to.
They made a lot of moves last year.
Besides the Padres, the Yankees were probably the winners of free agency.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality, it didn't work out. They were the ones. They went out. They needed a left fielder. They got Andrew Benintendi. They needed a center fielder. They got Harrison Bader. They went out. They made all these moves. They got a bullpen. They got bullpen pieces. They did did what they had to do to give them a chance to win.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So
that's where we're at with Judge. It's obviously not before the All-Star break. It's probably a month or two.
They're gonna ride it out, and they're gonna probably bring them back. If, like, right now, like you said, they're 8 games over 500. If that starts going down, and all of a sudden you're looking at the 2 games over 500,
Yeah.
I guarantee you Judge is in that lineup the next day. You know what I mean? Like, they're riding it out. They're seeing, like, all right, let's see how long we can keep you out for, Judge. Let's see. Let's get to make sure. Because the problem is, it's that back foot. And the problem with the back foot is that that's his planting foot. When he's swinging, that foot is where he's getting all that power from. He's getting
my mic.
He's getting that's where he's getting all that power from. And when he's running, he has to use that foot to plant off and go. You know what I mean? So that's what the problem is. But all right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the happy stuff. The New York Mets, they've been playing very well. Probably the best baseball that they played in about 3 years. I'm very happy. I have fun watching the games. I don't kick. I don't scream. I don't pout. I'm usually excited about what's going on. They usually do things to win the games. Anyway, if you couldn't catch my sarcasm, the Mets are probably the worst Mets team that I've ever watched play baseball. Ever. Like, I've had more fun watching the 2010 Mets, the 2011 Mets, the 2013 Mets, right? And there's only been 2 seasons on June 26th, right now, because we're filming on June 26th. There's only been 2 seasons at this point in our lives that the Mets have a worse record than they do now. In 2013 and in 2018. Those were 2 full-blown rebuild seasons. But the thing about 2013, which makes 2013 better than this year, I had Matt Harvey to watch every 5th day. So I had something to look forward to. This New York Mets team, I can literally not do this podcast ever again. You could take a voice recording of me from last week, the week before, and play it over and over again. Because the same issues.
What happened?
Yeah. Then that's it. And then
just press play.
Then I'm gone. And then just replay what I said yesterday. Every week, it's the same song and dance.
It's been the same song and dance for the New York Mets.
Season.
It's embarrassing.
The Mets, what's the worst thing about this New York Mets team? I don't know if you know this, Charles. If the New York Mets don't take 3 out of 4 for the Milwaukee Brewers, who they're playing right now, Joseph Verlander is pitching. There's loaded bases right now in the top of the first, 2 outs. If we don't take 3 out of 4 from the Milwaukee Brewers, the New York Mets will go the whole month of June without winning a series. Not one series. You know how pathetic that is?
Yeah, it is.
That is embarrassing.
It's becoming extremely embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. And I like this. I know this is a New York sports podcast, but if you go and you listen to any New York sports podcast
or radio
or the radio, the Mets specifically, because that's all I really listen to is Mets podcast, bro, it's the same thing. I don't want to come here. I don't want to be on the thing and tell you, oh, the Mets bullpen sucks. They blew that game yesterday. Brett Beatty didn't turn the double play. What's Bill Buckner? What's Buck doing? You know what I mean? It's the same conversation, and I don't want to have it anymore. It's like miserable to talk about it. It's miserable to watch it. It's miserable that it's all I consume, and it's just like it's not fun. And I don't want to go into, what the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or whatever the case may be with Edwin Diaz and all this. Like, it is what it is. Things happened. Edwin Diaz is hurt, out for the season. Now, you got the guys that are in the bullpen that you paid for, Derek Robertson, Adam Ottavino, blah, blah, blah. Use them. Buck didn't want to use them yesterday.
Win or lose,
win them.
And we're not talking about rookies here where you're trying to save somebody's arm. You know what I mean? We're not trying to save these kids. These are grown men that have been in the league for quite some time now. Run them out there and run them every day like you do, though, Buck. Like you taught us last season that you're going to play these guys every day. What happened to him?
Night and day.
What happened to him?
This is what happened. I'm telling you. I swear to God, you could call me crazy. You call me whatever the case may be. This guy is 67 years old.
Yeah.
When you do something for so long, you kind of get tired of it. Buck last season went a whole season. He did nothing wrong for a whole season. He came back. He won Manager of the Year. He did this. He did that. 101 wins. Listen, I don't want to speak for the guy, but after winning 101 games, going to the playoffs, getting bounced first round, it's a long year. It's a long season.
Correct.
I think after all that happened to him, I think he mentally checked out. And I think he was like, wow, all right. Last year's team was the best team I'm going to have with this New York Mets team.
Yeah.
There's no team that's going to be better than that team last year.
But
and I think that he is legitimately checked out. He can't quit mid-season. What is he, Bobby Valentine? He's not just going to quit on the team and just leave mid-season. He's trying to do things to get fired. Call me crazy. Call me out of my mind. But yesterday, if you watched that Mets game yesterday against the Phillies, we're up 6-3.
It's bizarre.
It's the bottom of the 8th inning. You got guys like Adam Ottavino in the bullpen who hasn't pitched much. You got guys like David Robinson who hasn't pitched much. It's the 8th inning, and instead you're going with rookies. Rookies. These guys that you're going with did not make. They were not in the conversation to be in this Mets bullpen at the beginning of the season. And he
not
decides,
like the position players.
No. And he's deciding to go with these kids instead of going with Adam Ottavino and David Robinson. And then after the game saying Adam Ottavino wasn't available. And then Adam Ottavino coming out and saying, yes, I was. And then when the damage is done, you already lost the lead. It's 7-6. And then you have David Robinson warming up in the 9th inning.
Yeah. Even the clip you sent me of
Gary Cohen.
Gary
when you got your announcers that watch the games every night.
Yeah.
Gary Cohen, Keith Hernandez, Ron Darling. And they're sitting there saying, like, what is Buck doing? That's when it's like, all right,
what the hell is this guy
what is
doing?
he really doing? Like, that's when I'm telling you that I generally believe he's trying to get fired. And it's not fair to Met fans that sit here and wait for the season to happen. And we're watching these games.
No, it is okay to the Wilpon Met fans.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
All right, that was understandable because that's what you dealt with.
Yeah.
This is Steve
No,
Cohen's
100%.
fucking Mets.
Yep.
All right, so what the hell is this guy doing? You want to come in and be a big shot owner. You want to come in and say that you're going to be like the Steinbrenners, like the Jerry Jones, like this, like that, and you're that guy? Where are you, Steve? Where are you? Do something with this freaking team. Shake it up. No matter what happens, like you said, throw away the playbook. Throw it away. Whatever your expectations were in the beginning of the season, it's gone now.
Yeah, it's done.
All right? So, Steve, you want to come here and you want to talk about that you're going to be like the Yankees. You want to freaking throw $30,000 seats in right field for these guys, a speakeasy. Bro, get your shit together. Shake this shit up. Fire fucking Buck. Bring in Carlos Beltran like it was his freaking job anyway.
From the beginning.
All right? It was his job anyway. All right? And let's go. Because after this, now everything for the Mets is just downhill. We didn't even need to get to July. I always used to make fun of the Mets fans. You guys always used to be hyped out. I used to be like, oh, you're the Mets. Let's wait for the slide in July.
Yeah.
Right? That was the saying across Yankee world with the Mets.
We
We're
played
doing
good until the All-Star break, and that was
right?
it. Yeah.
Always. Switch it up. Make this a July to remember, all right? I hope you lose this series against the Brewers. I really do. I hope the Mets play as bad as it gets. I hope they throw the ball around like they forget how to fucking play defense, all right? And I need you to lose this series. Light something under Steve Cohen's ass, or else he should have been on the fucking submarine going for the Titanic with the fucking billionaires. All right? Enough is enough.
But that's the thing too. Is like
you can't sit there and think you're that guy, right? You want to be that guy and throw $30,000 seats in fucking right field for a single game. You better fire something up somebody's ass.
But then people are gonna have that discussion like, you fire Buck, then what?
I told you, it's Carlos Beltran. He'll take the job. It's his dream job.
But I don't want rookie managers no more.
But bro, what do you mean?
I don't want. Last year I was happy. I was last year I was happy
who coached the WBC USA team.
I don't know.
Shit, that's another pick.
But last year I was happy with Buck because it was finally. We didn't have a rookie. We didn't have a rookie manager. No rookie mistakes.
So what do we talk about, Buck?
And he's still making rookie mistakes.
All right, so what do we talk about Buck? Buck knew how to build a team, never knew how to get it over the hump.
Yeah.
Buck passed the team to Joe Torre. Joe Torre went on a dynasty.
Yeah, but this team, this isn't a win. This team right now isn't a winning team.
What's not such winning about your players? Let's name them. Let's go.
Starting pitching is atrocious.
You have a 1-2 punch that could friggin' steal a series, any series, and Scherzer Scherzer and Verlander.
This is what I mean.
They haven't got there yet.
You got to watch the game.
They haven't got there yet. They're late.
The Mets
They're older.
bullpen. The
They're
Mets
older.
bullpen is what it is.
We have to get somebody.
Who?
We have to get somebody.
At this point, we're
Billy Epler has to go out and get somebody.
That's another problem.
You're not sellers when you're 300. How much
sellers.
is your team worth? You're not sellers.
How are we not sellers? Where did Eduardo Escobar just go?
He went, but wow, I am so proud of Billy Epler for that. He turned Escobar into 2 prospects.
That was a great trade.
It was an unbelievable
You know why it
move.
was a good trade? Because Steve Cohen is eating the money that we have to give Eduardo Escobar.
So the Yankees are eating
Steve
Hicks.
Cohen.
The Yankees are eating Hicks. The Yankees are about to eat Josh Donaldson.
This is what I mean. We're in the start of a sell. If trading Eduardo Escobar,
So you're just
telling me that
you're
that's
throwing the white flag in. You're throwing the white flag in.
If it was up to me, I'd win it, but that's the reality of things. We are 8 games out of the wild card. We are 7 games under 500.
That's a week of baseball.
No, it's not.
That's a week of baseball.
If you were 1 team away, yes.
There's a bunch.
There's 7 teams in front of us.
You're right.
It's not a week. That's a whole.
It's a month.
That's more.
It's a month.
The Mets have
It's
to
a
go
good
on
month
a
versus their
10-game
bad
winning
month.
streak. The Mets have to go on a 10-game winning streak in order to make up 5 of those games. And this Mets team cannot win 10 games because when you're a baseball team that scores 6 runs a game, not 6 runs a game, but when you're a baseball team that scores
Your
6
offense
runs,
has been doing
when you're a
fantastic.
baseball team and you score 6 runs and you're 13-12, when you score 6 runs in a game, you're not winning 10 games in a row.
If we literally merged the Yankees and the Mets together, there would be no stopping us. There would be no friggin' stopping us. All right. So the way I see it is just exactly what I said. If Steve Cohen wants to be that guy and you're not worried about money or yada, 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 shake this shit up, bring in Carlos Beltran. That's me. That's me. Yeah. You don't agree, Backbone? You want to throw in the white towel too? Because this is your mentality. You're going back to your Will Pond mentality. That's just
I'm
what
going
it is.
back to the Will Pond. I'm going back to
You're
what I'm watching.
going back to the losing Met mentality. This is not
the
it.
loser Met mentality.
This isn't it.
I'm watching the loser Mets.
Bro, this isn't it. Your
What do you
offense is
mean?
there. You need to fix your
offense is
bullpen
there.
a little
Our
bit.
bullpen is horrible. What about our starting pitchers?
You have a 1-2 punch that could get it
A
together
1-2
and
punch,
win any
but
series.
Max Scherzer's
You
a hit or
haven't even
miss.
told me
Verlander's a hit or miss.
You haven't even told me about Quintana. He's coming back. He's going to be
cares?
back. That's a 3.
That's
a
for
3.
another guy to go 3 innings?
No, he's not.
Carlos Carrasco went 4 innings yesterday, and he got lucky to go 4 innings.
Yes.
Now we got David Peterson pitching tomorrow. And then after David Peterson,
Well, I'm happy they split these guys up too.
It's just enough, bro. That you can't.
I know.
There's nothing positive to talk
There
about.
is nothing. There is nothing. But Steve Cohen has that power to make things, shake things.
And what? And what?
You want to do hot cold real quick?
I actually just wanted to show a quick clip since we're on the subject. Did you guys see this?
What's this?
John Boy caught this. When after Turner got hit, watch the Met fan just get up and walk out.
Yeah, he just bounced. Yeah, he had money on the game. He didn't even have a fucking hat on. He had money on. He had money on the Mets.
And that's like the Mets
Follow
lose.
John Boy. Follow John Boy.
The
Give
Mets
him that follow
lose
live.
games in
Give
like
him follow-
ways.
Give him that follow live on the pod.
The Mets lose games in ways that I never even thought were imaginable.
No,
It's the MLB, and you're losing because you punked 2 guys.
I'll go hot and cold real quick. We won't even talk Mets hot cold because it's Miz.
No, I mean Lindor's hot.
He is. I know. So is Pete's coming back. He's starting to be hot too. That's why, like, you have things to go on a run here to at least become.
What we have to score 15 runs a game
Again.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully, maybe we could score 15 runs a game.
I hope they could fix the bullpen.
Yeah,
I hope they can do
how?
things.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull a bullpen arm out of my ass.
There's plenty out there.
Yeah, I bet.
There's plenty out there.
All right, go ahead.
But I got Billy McKinney definitely stepping it up for the Yanks. I've been talking about a couple. There's a lot of guys I could add in there that have been better, like the Bowers and the Billy McKinney. But the Billy McKinney story is great. He's actually right now he's batting .302.
We know about Billy McKinney
with a .327. Yeah, he started on the Yankees with an OBS of what I say it was 950 OPS. And it's only 53 at bats, so it's still a small sample size for the kid.
Yeah,
but he's
he sucks.
Okay. Maybe this is his opportunity to come out. If you see things going around the league, you see players go to different teams, catch different streaks.
Yeah,
we just need
Brandon
him.
Drury.
We just need him to just go on streaks.
Yeah, because that's the difference. When you put a Met jersey on, you automatically suck. If you put a Yankee jersey on, the soul
you might have a couple weeks.
Yeah, the soul of Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth takes over.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Matt Carpenter.
Look what's happening with Josh Donaldson. Okay.
Yeah, but there's no saving that.
So during on Sunday, the clubhouse availability on Sunday. Josh Donaldson tells reporters that he doesn't have time to talk. Then he walks straight to Aaron Boone's office. Twitter's going nuts. DFA'd, he's gone.
Horrible.
Brian Hodge tweets Aaron Boone is 17 minutes late for his pregame. something is definitely brewing.
So what happened?
Behind the scenes? Aaron Boone comes out. He's like, "Oh yeah, I had a long conversation with Josh Donaldson, and we we're talking. I'm sorry it spilled over to my pregame." He's like, "We're good though. We're both on the same page."
What's that? Bench? The
Then
bench?
he says he's going to play a lot. Now there's a lot. I know there's a lot in there. I just want him to get it going because I know he could be a key feature for us.
Well, you know what the problem
Guy
is?
doesn't play the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
He doesn't even fucking play.
They got tape on him.
He doesn't even play.
They got tape on him from
Nah, there's
2015,
something
and
up.
they're still like
There's
they're
something
still
up.
thinking that he could be the 2015 Donaldson.
That's who's ice cold. There's a lot of other people ice cold, like Stanton and some other dudes, but I'm not even. I picked one. I'm putting it. I think the fans picked Josh Donaldson to get him out of town, just like the way we ran friggin' Hicks out of town, and we'll run anybody out of town if you fucking suck.
Yeah.
So, what do you got, Backbone?
What do you want to do? You want to do story time?
Want to do story time?
Well, I wanted to. We had a nice little debate in the chat today,
okay.
which I kind of wanted
Kind of
to.
spilled in already.
Did it? Not really.
I mean,
but
Not really.
yeah, not
but
really. So
Ant's about to get a rude awakening.
yeah, I wanna. You got that video of House Steinbrenner?
No, you're gonna bring up my point first. So you're gonna take my point,
Yeah.
and use that against me.
Well, that
in
was
this-
what I was saying.
No. Let's leave Hal.
All right,
Let's
we'll
leave
leave
Hal
Hal
till the
alone.
end because
Yeah.
Hal is delusional himself.
Not
Okay?
Yankee fans are
No.
delusional.
Hal, you're gonna use that word
So
about 6 times.
this
Can we
is-
get a delusional
So this
count?
this is where it all stemmed from, right? This morning, I'm on my way to work, and Charles in the group chat writes, I could never imagine this year being the way it is for the both of us. So now that hit me the wrong way. The both of us, if the New York Mets right now were in the playoffs, if the season ended, we're in the playoffs, 8 games over 500, I'm ecstatic. That's a great season. That is the best season of my life. I love it. The delusional Yankee fans are sitting up on WFAN calling, they suck. Trade everybody, start the season
I'm only
over,
calling
burn
y'all
it
like
down.
Craig, all right?
Burn it down. Da, 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 da. Yankee fans are so delusional that they don't understand what goes on. They're like Patriot fans when it comes to football. Every year, you're in the playoffs. You're in the Super Bowl every year, you're contending for the Super Bowl every year.
There's reasons behind this.
Yeah, I know. What's the reason? The payroll. The New York Mets have a higher payroll than the Yankees. Why are the New York Mets 7 games out of 500, under 500?
Maybe it's just because they're the Mets.
Yeah, I know. And
Maybe
that's
it's just because
you're
they're the Mets.
Yankees.
Exactly. And that's why we're going to have these same feelings about the Yankees. We spend all this money.
Yep.
We got the highest revenue
Means nothing.
in
Means
maybe
nothing.
all of
That's
sports.
because
You could quote me on that.
You can bring up the revenue for Yankee games, but this is the reason why the Yankee
You
games have
need-
high revenue. Everybody they want to go to Billy's. They want to take their picture at Billy's. They want to make their TikTok videos at Billy's. Then they want to go and sit their ass down in the seats for 5 minutes, drink their beer, take a boomerang of their beer, and nobody that goes to Yankee games can name you 5 players on the Yankees.
That's not true.
It is so
That
true.
is not true.
I'll go on my Instagram this
Oh,
weekend.
your Instagram.
My
I'll go
Instagram
on the
this
people
weekend.
that I chose to follow. That's
Yeah.
really that.
I didn't choose to follow them. These are just hot girls that just go that think that
yeah?
they're hot and go to these games. We're a Yankee hat.
Yeah, because the
And
Yankees are hot, bro.
Yeah, I know.
The Yankees
exactly.
have always
But
been
that's
hot.
the
Why?
reason. It's
Because
not,
we
no one's
got
an actual fan
because
that
we
goes.
spent money on guys that are as good looking as Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
We had a good looking guy as Derek Jeter.
Yep.
We had Alex Rodriguez that had women dripping.
Yeah.
All right. So don't get me started on
That
the
means
girls
nothing.
becoming Yankee
The
fans
money
and
that the
taking their
Yankees
selfies,
spend
all right?
means nothing.
No. A lot of the behind the scenes shit with the Yankees is garbage. We have we're not bringing these guys up the right way. It's just the farm systems it's garbage.
Garbage. You're 8 games over 500. It's
no,
whatever
no.
you're doing sucks. And the
only thing
MVP
that
of
we're-
baseball's
The
is
only
not
thing
playing.
that all right, so
Yeah,
let's look at the
it's
teams.
garbage.
So let's look at the teams that are ahead of us. These
Yeah.
teams went on 4, 5, 6 years of being absolutely horrible.
And the Yankees never
dog
did.
shit.
And the Yankees never did.
We
and they
never
still,
did.
And you still compete
that's
and
why.
contend.
But exactly,
You never had a
because
rebuild.
of money that was spent.
You never had a rebuild? You never in your life, Charles, the worst season the Yankees had in your lifetime of living is 84 wins. That's the worst season.
That was
84 wins. I don't even know what year it was.
08?
I don't even know.
Give me 08, 'cause 08 was bad.
wins.
08
You
was
never
bad.
watched a season that was bad.
No, 08 was.
You never had a bad season.
What was
You're-
Jeter's last year?
Yankee fan, they're delusional because what happens is you
delusional.
cannot you and
Wait,
in
it's
the
not that we're
sports world.
delusional.
Yes, it is.
It's not that we're delusional.
You're delusional because right now you're miserable when you're
I'm
in
not
the playoffs.
miserable. I'm not miserable. If you
You're
didn't hear,
saying-
if you didn't hear my
but you're
open,
telling me
I'm
in the
not
group
miserable.
chat, who would have thought that the season would be like this?
Because I
What,
thought
you're
we
in
were
the
going to be.
playoffs.
I thought we were going to be first in the East. That's what I thought.
Oh, sorry. Sorry that
That's
you're in
what
the
I thought.
playoffs. I'm sorry that you're in the playoffs.
They're in the
I'm
playoffs.
sorry.
by
I'm
the
very
skin of
sorry.
their friggin'
I'm sorry
teeth.
that you're 8 games off 500 in the playoffs.
So it wasn't ever maybe for the Mets it's playoffs or nothing, but for the Yankees it's championship or nothing. And I don't, even if we get to the World Series, and if we got to the World Series and lose it, I think that this fan base would take it easy a little bit on them. But I think if we get to the championship series and we don't get in there, it's a failed season.
And that's
just
a problem.
what it is, though.
And
It's not.
That's wild.
That's a problem for you to watch because you grew up with a fan base
No,
like
because
what
it's
you
that's
have
but that's
with
not
the Will
it's not
Ponds.
normal. What the Yankees do
It
year
is
after
normal,
year, it's
and
not. What the Yankees
when you're
do,
top
what
five
teams-
spending that money.
What teams in any
The
sport?
Dodgers.
Any sport
Let's go
in the
Dodgers.
world.
When was the last time the Dodgers missed the playoffs?
What do you mean? For years, me growing up, the Dodgers weren't the Dodgers how they are now.
I'm talking about this
What do you
new
mean?
regime.
The Dodgers haven't won. The last time the Dodgers, besides 2020, the last time the Dodgers won was
Didn't
1988.
Didn't the Cardinals even win? Aren't they in the playoffs every freaking year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know.
There's
But
certain teams out there that make it all the time. The Yankees got good
It's
luck
just
with
not-
bad
it's
divisions.
not normal.
Got
It's
luck.
not
Yes,
normal.
It is.
It's
And-
not
and
normal.
it is normal, and it should be normal for you when you have the highest paid
We are.
payroll.
But that's
so it
what I
should
mean.
be real
But
for you.
the Mets
and
have the
Steve
highest-
should start acting
The
like
Mets
it.
have the highest paid payroll in all of baseball,
And
and
they
that's
suck.
what I'm saying. It goes to show you that the Yankees having the highest paid payroll in baseball, it doesn't justify why they're in the playoffs year after year and contend year after year.
No.
That argument is invalid
No,
when you
so-
watch the 2023 New York Mets.
But that was on bad decisions. So you could
What?
say that
What does that mean, bad
the Yankees
decisions?
were making good enough decisions to keep us in the playoffs every year,
Yeah.
but
What?
they weren't
But
making
Josh
good enough this
Donaldson?
season.
Josh Donaldson,
What?
that's a good decision. Bringing that.
No,
taking
but we
on
made
Josh
the playoffs
Donaldson's
with him
contract.
last year.
Exactly. So it's not good decisions. It's just the Yankees.
What do
the
you
Yan-
mean?
What do you mean? That's
It all
not good
adds up.
decisions.
That
It
all
doesn't-
adds up.
It does.
When you make the playoffs every year and you take every one of the decisions, it falls more on the highest side that we made the playoffs, just like everybody last year. I don't know why the Yankee fans think it's such a big deal that we lost again. We made the playoffs. We had a great season. No, you didn't. You didn't. And now you want to play.
ALCS.
Now you want to play the friggin' clip of my delusional owner that says what Ant says. That come on, it's June 28th, whatever the hell
Yeah.
is
I
that.
talk to Jason Zillow a lot, and I talk to different people. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't.
Oh, you
do
should.
radio shows.
You should.
I don't read the papers much. I just don't. But I want to know what the vibe is out there, and I understand they're upset. I'm a little confused this year, being third week in June, why they're so upset. But they're upset, and that's going to get my attention, of course. And everybody just needs to know that we're working hard on all fronts to get this back on the rails and start playing the way we were for a couple week period there in May.
Pause it.
But hell.
Because now he wants to say that we're working hard to get things done. But you also told me after Rondon that you weren't done yet, and you were done. So
Yeah, but
stop with your shit.
Maybe they
Stop with
still
your shit.
tried. Maybe
So-
they still tried.
And we expect, as spoiled Yankee fans, whatever the hell you want to call us,
Delusional.
All right, delusional Yankee fans, we expect you to go get me a left fielder. All right,
Which
and
they did last year.
And if Judge is really going to be out, get me a right fielder, and let's go after this
But
thing.
you also expect playoffs every year, no?
Absolutely.
And you're in the playoffs right now. So what's the problem?
Absolutely.
What's
There is
the
a
problem?
huge problem. We're not good enough to get past the teams that we have to get past
How
in the
do you know?
playoffs. Because I know. Right now, I know.
You just beat the Texas Rangers, the best team in
Did
baseball.
you watch the games? We squeaked them out. They could have went the other way very
Well,
easily.
that's the
we
playoffs for you.
We played better baseball. All right, let's do it. Story time. Yeah, what do you got there? That was story time?
Nah, I have no idea.
Oh, all right. That
I want to
We
hear the
definitely
story.
need some type of song though.
Yeah, I
for
want to
that.
hear this. I want to hear this
We'll
story.
work on that. So Saturday we had a nice family day at the racetrack.
Okay.
We all go to the racetrack.
Which
we take
one?
the kids. We go to Monmouth in New Jersey.
Nice.
Go to Monmouth racetrack, and I kind of throughout what my dad was alive and shit like that. We always used to take family trips to to Monmouth, or to the racetrack, not necessarily just Monmouth, but we used to spend the day at the racetrack. Always got told, walk around, go watch the horses before they come out, before the maybe that's what we could use for the song. Before the trumpet goes off.
Yeah.
Right?
By the way, that guy, he still gets dressed up like a British soldier. You know how those like soldiers wear that like red
he has
vest
a name.
with that
He has
hat
a
and
name.
stuff?
I don't know the name, but he has
They
a
get
name.
dressed up like it's the 18 like
That's pretty cool.
It's crazy.
So I was always told by my dad, watch when a horse takes a shit. If a horse takes a shit, bet that horse. He's the lightest horse on the track.
I like that.
Was like something that my family always told us, right?
Okay.
So we go out there. You know all the you know what's going on with these horses, right? There's been horses dying every weekend.
Yeah,
we talked about it, I think, when the girl won the Kentucky Derby. So they're doing something to these horses to really get them going. Me and Andrew, we walk up, we're watching. I don't see any horses taking the shit. This is the first time we walked over there, so I'm gonna get killed for how much we put on this because I should have literally took the mortgage. But so I walk over, right, and I see one of the horses that leads the rest of the horses out. I go over to him and I started having a conversation with him. I was asking him who was gonna win. Really wasn't telling me much, the horse, but he let me give him a couple nice strokes on his head.
Ooh.
We had a vibe. Me and the horse had a vibe, and all of a sudden, here comes the horses down the road. Right, Andrew?
Yep.
Right? So they're coming down. The one goes by. Looked all right. I didn't see him shit. The 2 goes by. All right. 3 goes by. This guy was like, he was stoned. Like, he just smoked some good shit.
Okay.
Right? Here comes number 4. Tongue out of his mouth. Tweaking, bro. I'm talking tweaking. Had another horse escort him. Right? He needed an escort. That's how much this dude was freaking out. Andrew's like, oh my God, this horse looks bad. I said, bro, he's either going to win the race or he's dropping dead. That's what Andrew, is that what I said?
100%.
Word for word. I wish we were those TikTokers that could run around without phones because this would have been grade A content, but I can't run around with a selfie stick.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
Yeah, no. We're not weird like that.
We have to stop being weird because we need the views.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, dude, this is the guy. The rest of the horses came out, whatever. They were not doing it for me. This guy was tweaking out of his bird. So we run up, $5 on him. I should at least put it 20. But it was the first. I thought I was delusional. There you go with your favorite word of the day. Word of the day.
That's my word.
Instead of
Yankee
letter of the
fans
day.
right
Word
there.
of the
It's like
day.
4-to-1 odds, I think.
Yeah. So we walk up. We throw $5. We throw $5 on.
All right,
this guy.
easy.
Right. On my way back to our little picnic area, all right, on my way back there, I'm literally telling everybody, number 4, he's either going to drop dead or he's winning the race, right? I walk over to my mother sitting there, Ma, number 4, he's dropping dead or he's winning the race, right? Everybody gets in the gate. They drop the gate. Everybody comes out, bro. 4 came out like the fastest rabbit
Yeah.
you have ever. I'm talking 5 horse length.
No
lead,
way.
Right but after the first turn.
Okay.
Andrew, am I lying?
Nah.
Wins the race, bro. Clear as day. I was so mad that the horse won the race and it really
You only
all-
put $5.
I was so pissed. Bro.
But he dominated?
Bro,
Man.
you never seen anything like it. You never seen anything like
That
it.
is hilarious.
He turns the corner. Right down, bro, like he had a jet engine on him.
No,
He
but
didn't drop dead.
You gotta be hush hush because that might be the secret thing right there.
Nah,
All right,
it
all right.
wasn't.
No. It was actually. It was. You know
little
why?
bit, a
You know
little.
why it was? Not one other horse for the rest of the day had an escort onto the.
No way.
Had an escort because we went now we thought we had the secret sauce.
Yeah.
You know, I know who's winning.
We did see a horse like jump in the air though.
Yeah,
when he was walking.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
top
really?
2. We were top 2 though every time
we got a
played.
trifecta.
We hit a
also.
trifecta.
No way, nice.
Yeah, we hit a
Good for you guys.
trifecta. We were right there though. We knew when we went to go look at the horses, we did have a little bit of an edge because obviously you're just like everybody else is just playing. Oh, it's a Sunshine Charlie.
Yeah,
we're gonna bet
But
something.
there
you know?
actually goes into it. Like some horses are faster on the
Yeah.
grass, some on the
Yes,
clay,
yes,
and
yes.
all that. There's a science behind it. But
Correct.
Yeah.
But it was just This horse, bro.
That is hilarious.
It sucked that it had to be the first horse of the day.
Yeah.
Because if it was literally the third or fourth horse of the day, we were up like $60. We were gambling together. So we were up like $50, whatever. We were playing.
Yeah, whatever. Have some
Yeah,
fun.
we were having so fun. I think we each won $5 a piece at the
Good,
end of the day.
nice.
We had a great day.
That's a
Great
green day
day.
to me.
Great
That's
day.
a green day to me.
But that's our first story time on Empire State
like
Sports.
that.
It was phenomenal. I really wish.
So
I
bet
really
the horse
wish.
that shits.
Yeah, that's a Charlie
I think
Cat
that's a
special.
scientific fact.
Yeah,
though,
it's
as
a
well.
Right?
Charlie Cat
Yeah,
special.
Science, bet the horse that shits.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
We should make shirts.
Or
like
the
that
one
say
that's
that.
on heroin and is about to friggin'
Yeah,
die.
heroin.
Yeah, it was gonna die or run the
Yeah.
friggin' race of his life.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Bet the
man.
horse that shits.
I was talking to all the jockeys too. I was like, all right, number one, what are you thinking here? Number one is
That's hilarious.
yeah, it was great. All right, Backbone.
All right,
what do we
ready
got for the breakdown?
Backbones breakdown?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right,
do it,
even
baby.
though it's not too much around the league, but did you guys hear what's going on with Hard Knocks and the Jets?
I heard that
No.
they got signed today, right?
No
not,
way.
Not yet. So
I hope
in
not.
early OTAs, Robert Saleh, the coach, said, I know there's several teams that would love for Hard Knocks to be in the building. We're just not one of them. However, in the rules, they can be forced if they're not in the first year of a head coach, haven't made the playoffs in the last 2 seasons, and haven't been in the program in the last 10 years. And right now, the Jets are obviously the favorites with Aaron Rodgers now coming to the Jets and everything.
yeah, 'cause they're gonna
so
bring
they're
the
going to
most
be
views.
forced into doing Hard Knocks.
Wow.
Holy
that kind of
shit,
sucks.
that
If they're being
sucks.
forced, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But I heard the last few years of Hard Knocks haven't been the greatest. Like I've heard that they scaled it back.
I don't
a little
even
bit.
watch.
So I never knew this, but I'm assuming now that the NFL obviously owns the Hard Knocks.
If they're forced,
It's
Yeah,
not like another production
definitely.
company. It's
No,
not like another
definitely.
production company.
I think it's
Nah.
on NFL Network.
Oh,
that's
okay.
kind of like. But how can they
Right?
do
Or
that?
is
It
it
used
on
to be at
HBO?
HBO.
It was on HBO.
No, maybe that wasn't Hard Knocks.
No, I think it was.
Yeah,
That's
I
going to be
remember.
bad. That's
What
gonna
was
be
the one for
bad
hockey?
television if they're being forced.
There was one for hockey.
I have no idea.
That's the one when I hated Ovechkin because every time he was on the camera, his balls were out.
They did that?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Do you guys pay attention to the College World Series at all? Or not?
Just about the Jello shots at the bar.
Wait, which College World Series?
Is that
So
is
baseball?
that what this is about? Is this about the Jello shots?
Well, I saw that, which was pretty cool. Yesterday, I think they raised like $300,000 in Jello shots at a bar or something like
No
that.
way, really?
Yeah,
But no, so tonight's game 3, it's actually just started at 7:00.
Who's in
put
it?
it on.
It's LSU versus Florida.
Oh, I saw LSU beat them like really
So,
bad. right?
yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's
So
1-1.
They went into extra innings the first game. LSU won. The second game, they lost 24-4.
Okay.
The big story here is that LSU has the number 1 pick in next year's draft is supposed to. He pitched. Let me just get this stat real quick. He pitched 243 pitches in 2 starts over 9 days. So he's pitched a ridiculous amount
it's a lot.
to get to the College World Series.
old is
he?
And he's a sophomore.
But is he
Sophomore
actually
college,
a sophomore?
so what
or-
does that? What
Well,
does that
in
mean?
college, I don't.
Yeah, I
but
don't know. Is
But
he
he's going to go
19
to
or
the
20?
draft. He's going to the draft. So I don't think he redshirted.
Okay.
So he's pitched 243 pitches, and he wants to pitch, obviously.
Yeah.
But does he pitch because the number 1 overall pick gets $9.1 million? The second overall loses. I mean, it's $3 million. It's to $6 million, but still,
Yeah.
it's a decent paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
Or even if he gets hurt, it could be even way worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he might not pitch game 3.
He's available supposedly, but
But
he
how,
didn't start.
what's the series? It's not 7 games.
This is the last game. It's game 3.
Tonight's winner take
It's
all.
Yeah,
he has
it's
to
game
pick.
7.
Oh
basically.
wow.
He'll probably come in like the 7th.
Yeah.
Maybe
6 or 7.
maybe he'll do like a Messina coming in for Clemens.
Yeah.
For LSU, they have the top 2 picks for this year, and then also next year, supposedly like the next Otani.
Really?
The American
Yeah.
Otani?
He's American. Yeah,
Wow.
He
A
pitches
lot
and
of the
hits.
kids do that now. Yeah.
Maybe the Yankees and the Mets will go out and get Otani. There's 2 players in one.
Yeah. I think maybe next year.
All right, we got
You
it.
think the way things are going for the Mets that Otani's going to want to come to the Mets?
Next year.
Let's use the
when you
the
throw-
word of the day.
When you
Delusional.
throw $600 million at a guy,
Yeah, it's not going to matter.
I
He
think
wants
it
to
will.
win at this point.
Yeah. So he comes to the New York Mets.
Oh, this is great. Do you have the one with? Do you have Jeter's line too or nah?
This is the whole thing.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
You went shopping?
From all of
So
us, you know.
Jeter got on
Up
the
and
Fox
up, Cap.
broadcast for
Come
the
on.
first time. This is
So
the first
nice, so
thing.
touching.
Nice. Great teammate.
And David Ortiz made him an authentic Jeter jersey, and he chucks it.
Come on, man.
A Derek Jeter
That's
retro
a
jersey.
it.
It's been a
The
great
disrespect.
time spending with you guys here. You won't see me anymore.
I'm out of
Well,
here.
it's been a good 24 hours.
So, what's
You're
his
unbelievable.
name, Andrew, again? Mad Excursion?
I forgot.
Ah, shit. Whatever. So we asked Jeter, like, how does it feel? You're a Hall of Famer. You're on the
Wait, that
panel.
wasn't Burkhart?
Is that who it is? Burkhart?
Was that Burkhardt?
Go
No.
back. Go back.
I just X'd out of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You have to go fix that. So he says to Jeter, so how you feeling? Jeter's like, I'm at the bottom of my barrel.
And
That's what he
then-
says. He's
Yeah,
still such a
can't do
gamer,
this.
bro. He
Yeah.
wants to go play baseball so bad.
Oh, of course.
All right, so what golf clip is coming up next?
Oh,
I'm actually not bringing up golf this week just for Ant. There was a Travelers Championship, and they were actually
Oh,
fighting
we got
about this
ESPN
week.
Plus now,
Wait,
bro.
the
Wait, so what
winner,
happened?
the winner was 24 under.
okay.
24 under. So everybody was arguing the fact that it was way too easy of a course, that it's past time now, that it's, that this is where they used to play back 40, 50 years
Yeah.
ago. And
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
short.
24 under is crazy.
See, we talk golf.
But
I told
so
you about that Saturday
this
morning
is
show.
what the MLB and other sports should be doing more of production-wise. I just love this. This
Is
looks
this
like
MLB The Show?
This looks like a video game, does it,
It
not?
is.
It does. Looks
It
like
is.
my player.
But stuff like this,
Bro,
just,
this is the video game.
it's not. This is the London, right? London.
Yeah, London series.
Yeah. This is just like a different camera that
Wow.
they used,
This is cool.
right?
Bro, this is
Oh, that's a that's a nice shot.
I brought this up for different reasons because we once spoke about that, and you said that the viewership and all that stuff is down.
yeah.
The weekend attendance,
Here we go again.
1.5,
Prove
averaging
and
35,000 across 44 dates, back-to-back weekends of at least 35K, first time since
Wait, no,
August
start
2015.
over. What are you saying?
Back-to-back weekends of at least 35K average. This is at the park.
Yeah, going.
Since-
What's televised attendance? Because people are not viewing it on television as much as they are going to the game. I guarantee you.
Let's see. Third
100%.
consecutive weekend with at least 1.5 million fans. First time since August 2017. First time that many fans before 4 weekends this season of at least 1.5 million. First time since 2017
Of going
as well.
to the game.
No, 1.5 million, that's viewership.
Viewership?
Yep. In a weekend.
everybody's loving the game of baseball right now. It's clear as day. You know who's not loving the game of
Met
baseball?
fans.
Met fans.
Met fans.
No, but it's also back to what we actually spoke about early on in this, and we wanted to do something about it, but we won't tell the audience that because one day hopefully we will. But the Little Leagues are fucking empty, bro. I was with one of my old coaches actually yesterday at a family christening party, my Brooklyn Rams coach.
Yeah.
And we were chatting it up about baseball. Best people to talk baseball is your old baseball coach, right?
Of course.
So we were just chatting it up, and he was just like telling me about all the programs that are in Brooklyn that we all played in, the Wooden Bat League and all that shit, that it's no more. It's no more.
I believe it.
He said all the, these little leagues, hopefully it starts to come back now with more of an entertainment coming back to the game. Hopefully they learn how to showcase their number one players in the game because we have some of the best athletes in the world that are playing baseball right now. So hopefully they could do something about it because that is sad.
Yeah.
They're actually saying that in the College World Series that they're like, because they use metal bats. They said that there's something with the bats because runs are off the chart in this year's College World Series.
Yeah, I think there was how many home runs the other day.
Yeah. So last thing, did you guys know what's going on between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk?
Yeah.
The fight?
So
Cage fight?
Yeah, this
I thought it was
is
about
crazy.
the neural
if
link.
this
I thought
really
you were going to bring up the
happened.
neural link.
But
Mark,
this is Dana White on the fight.
I was talking to both Elon and
Such a
Mark
fraud.
last night. Both guys are absolutely dead serious about this. They both want to do it. Mark Zuckerberg hit me up first and said, "Is he serious?" And I said, "I don't know. Let me ask him." I asked him, and he said, "Yeah, I'm dead serious. This would be the biggest fight ever in the history of the world. Bigger than anything that's ever been done. It would
So
break
stupid.
all pay-per-view records. These
So
guys
dumb.
would break.
Yo, but is
You
he
know.
wrong though? Do
No.
you think that? I think it would break records.
Oh, for sure.
Would
I
definitely
think
break records
he's
for
right. I
two-
think it may be the most watched thing ever.
Only
Yeah, but
because-
Elon Musk would never lose the fight.
Hundreds of
Elon Musk
millions
would
of
lose.
dollars for
Elon
charity.
Musk would never lose the
Zuckerberg.
fight.
Mark
you know,
Zuckerberg is
he trains.
Elon
he
Musk,
trains
Elon
Brazilian
Musk would
jiu-jitsu.
change the weather just around, all right?
It's
Just
gonna be
around, and
inside.
he would zap him with his mind, with,
Yeah,
with his neural link in
No,
his brain.
Zuckerberg.
Okay?
Zuckerberg trains like Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I
like,
don't care.
every day.
Bro, Elon Musk could literally go on the computer and update the neurochip in his head and make him the best fighter in the world.
Yeah.
What don't
robot.
you understand?
That's why it'll be the most viewed fight. People want.
But
I would watch.
just tell Dana White to stop hanging out with the Nelk boys, all right? Because you're a troll, and now you're trolling the world with this fight.
It could.
It'll never happen.
Why not?
Clip this. It'll never, ever happen. You'll never see that in your wildest day.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, listening to Empire State Sports. It's your boy, Charlie Caps, and in the backbone.
Yeah.
Don't forget, gamble responsibly. Go Yanks, go Mets.
It's a football season.
10 Sundays. 10
Is it
Sundays.
football season?
Have a happy 4th of July, everybody.
Peace.